Good afternoon, my dear friends. How do you like my outfit? Thank you. It's all red. Guess what? This is exactly what I wore on my first day of high school. What does it mean? Well, maybe it means I didn't grow any taller after that. But for me, this is not just an outfit. It's a reminder of who I used to be and who I am today. The first day of my high school, I was wearing my favorite red outfit. I wore a red top, a red dress. I was walking to my classroom, feeling excited, happy, and ready to start my new chapter. But the moment I walked in, everyone went silent. Everyone was watching me. And my excitement suddenly turned into nervousness. As I sat down at my seat, I heard some whispers behind me. Hey, look at the girl in the dress. She looked like a red envelope. Shh, don't be too loud. She has a good taste, isn't she? I pretended I didn't hear that, but my hand was shaking, and my face turned red, redder than my dress. And inside, I started blaming myself. Oh my God, this is too stupid. Why would I wear this dress? Why would I pick this color? Why can't I be like everyone else? After that date, I became very careful. I started observing people. I started copying people. I started how they dress, how they talk, and what they liked. So when someone said, "Hey Carmen, you know what? That red dress looks really ugly. You should never wear it." "You're so ugly than mine," I shouted inside. But in reality, I said, "Yeah, you know what? I hate that dress as well, but my mom forced me to wear it." When someone said, "Hey Carmen, don't tell me you're friends with Clementine and Joe. Everyone hates them, don't you know it?" Inside, I was like, "I think they're quite nice." But again, I said, "Oh really? Tell me, what happened to them?" "I can't believe it." "Yeah, you're right. I should stay away from them." So, little by little, every yes brought me closer to others. Every yes made me feel connected. Every yes made me finally feel belonged. Time flies. Fast forward to 2025. This year, I'm 28 years old. One day, I was having dinner with my friends at a fancy and expensive restaurant, which is called Hai Di Lao. So I was eating, chatting, laughing, just having a great time. All of a sudden, people at my table stopped talking, and everyone was watching over there. A girl walked in. She's not pretty, she's not ugly, but she's wearing a red top and a red dress. People at my table started whispering, "Hey, look at the girl. She's wearing like a red envelope." "Shh, don't be too loud. She really has a good taste." I looked at the girl, and she looked back at us, and I knew that she had heard those whispers. I felt sorry for her, and I felt embarrassed for her. But to my surprise, she didn't seem to care. She just walked in, found her seat, and sat down. And she started talking, chatting, eating, just having a great time. When I looked at her again, she smiled back, and that was a confident, fearless smile. That smile hit me hard. I then realized it's never about the color of the dress. It's never about what I'm wearing. It's the fear inside, the fear of not being liked, the fear of not being accepted, and the fear of being judged. The girl in the red dress reminded me of the 16-year-old me. She reminded me that I could have walked in with the same confidence, with the same courage to ignore the stares, to stop listening to people's judging, and to stop listening to you should do this and you should do that from everyone else. And for a moment, I realized the 16-year-old girl in the red dress is still inside me. She's been waiting for me to remember her. And so, this time, for the very first time, I'm wearing my red dress again, standing here. I'm saying yes to the 28-year-old me who finally has the courage to say no. My dear friends, maybe you have never worn a red dress, but you will have a moment like this, a moment when you want to say, I don't want to do this, but you don't know how to say no. A moment when someone disrespects you and sets on your boundary, but still you don't know how to say no. When that moment comes, I want you to remember the girl in the red dress. I want you to speak up. Say, no, I like what I'm wearing. Say, no, I will make my own decisions. Say, no, I'm not perfect, but I am who I am. Remember, saying no to others is a yes to yourself. Thank you.